Alright, we're going to do a video on small properties, how to attract more deers, and how to grow, I would say, a woods. Okay? And we're going to start off back here right behind my house. Okay? And the farthest tubes you see there, grow tubes, them are American persimmons. Okay? And this tube here, I believe that's just an apple, and this is an apple. Okay, this one here, I think this one's about 3 years old, and it was just a seed from an apple that I got at Walmart. I planted a seed and voila. Okay, these trees right here, these are all apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe these are 6 years old. Okay, and this is just a white dogwood tree here. Nothing special. This tree here, this is a chickapin oak. And this one here, same thing. This is a white oak right here. That tree was grown from that big giant tree right there, because that's a white oak. I believe this is probably 4 years old now. This tree right here, and this tree right here, these are both the Dustin chestnut trees. I bought them 7 gallons. That was the size when I bought them. And I've had them, this will probably be the 3rd summer coming up. Okay? And they're doing really well. Hopefully they get some nuts this year. They haven't produced yet. So still waiting on that. Okay? And when these apple trees here, they're all producing apples as of the last 2 years. These 2 here have produced apples. Last year, this one produced finally for the first time. And the deer, they'll come out of the woods, they come all the way up to here. And I've even had them come right to the deck also. Okay? So, we're gonna head this way and show you what I've got. And I have a pond over here. And usually once all the rain's done, then I'll treat it and get rid of the moss and stuff. But usually I wait for all the spring rain, then I treat it, then I turn my aerator on. But here's what the pond looks like. This tall grass right here, this is that Gigantus Miscanthus or something like that. Miscanthus Gigantus or something like that. Anyways, that's what this tall grass is. This is be the third summer for this tall grass, or 4th summer, one of the two, I don't remember, but it's pretty freaking tall. Okay, and we got over here growing dwarf chickapin oaks right here, and these are only, as you see, I'm only like 5'11", whatever. They're already about as tall as me. Same one with this one. And these bad boys, they were loaded with nuts last year. Just these 2, well actually all 4 of these. All 4 of these produced nuts last year. Okay? That's another white oak right there off the same tree from earlier. I showed you that big white oak. And I planted these from the acorn, and they're about 4 years old. Okay, doing pretty good. This is a persimmons tree. I don't remember where I bought it, but it's doing pretty good. I think it's a couple years old. More apple trees, apple trees, apple trees. Bunch more apple trees. I think 2 of these are pear trees. Right here. Okay. And the plan is to let all this grow up where this turns into woods all the way out to this front field. And I'll show you. These are some pine trees I bought a few years ago. They're doing pretty good, other than this one. Bucks every year use this tree here for a rubbing tree, which that's fine. They always use this one, so that's pretty cool. Some more of that tall grass right here. Okay, a whole bunch of it. And we'll reshoot this video this coming spring, summer, when everything blooms out. Okay. A little fir tree or whatever, just growing by itself. All kinds of just saplings, whatever, just sprouts of whatever. More weeping willows that just sprouted. Okay, that's what these are. Pine trees. I actually had pines on the other side of the pond over there, and I cut them down, and most of them I drug over here. I drug them over here, and that created a bedding area for the deer. I've actually seen deer, bed like right here. And this is a pear tree right here that I planted. Let's walk out here. These are the pine trees that like I said, I drug them over here. Perfect bedding area for deer. They bed here all the time. Most of these tubes have oaks in them. There are sawtooth oaks, white oaks, chickapin oaks. That's what most of these tubes are here. There's some crabapple trees through here. I think that's what this one was, a crabapple tree. A little crooked. I need to straighten that up. A lot of these are sawtooth oaks. And just getting a lot of trees just growing from whatever. I think I planted some black gum out here. Planted some tulip trees, I believe. Planted some of them out here. And some of these, like these little pine trees or fir trees, whatever you want to call them, they just grew by themselves from whatever, birds or whatever, I don't know, just from the wind. Like that, just grew by itself. More of that real tall grass. I think there's another crabapple tree. A lot of these little trees like this that you see sticking out of the ground, none of these were planted by me. They were just starts from the wind, whatever. I think they're some elm, maybe some ash, maybe some cottonwood. There's another sawtooth oak that I planted. The tubes are mostly sawtooth oaks. I think there might be an apple. That one tree, the first tube right there, might be an apple. Like I said, these are just trees that just starting to grow. This was a hay field. That's all it was. Just nothing but a grass field. This will be the 6th year, I believe. I think I have pictures when I first started, so we'll look at the pictures too. Like that little pine tree or fir tree, whatever you want to call it. that just grew by itself. I planted this is a river birch oak, or just a river birch, I mean. So that was planted by me. I planted 2 at each end. I planted a bunch of these. These are Black Hill spruce. They kind of all down through here. They're probably, I grew them from seedlings. I believe I ordered them, like 200 of them for like, I don't know, it was like 25 bucks or something. It was like really cheap. I mean, they're just like little tiny seedlings. And I just let them grow in containers by the house for a couple years. Then I took them out here and planted them. And they're growing slowly but surely. Okay. More trees just starting on their own. You can see more of the little pine trees there. So hopefully in the next 10 years, this starts filling in a lot more. It'll look really filled in this spring. Like I said, we'll reshoot this video. And you can see what it looks like in the spring. But them little Black Hill spruces, they're not doing too bad. That one's about up to my knee. So they're growing. There's a couple more. There's another river birch. I believe that's what they're called. Some more pines. Taking a little bit of the grass away from it. Another sawtooth oak. She's doing really good. Real good. And there's some thorn little trees growing, thorn bushes or whatever, which that's fine too. Like I said, we'll reshoot this once springtime comes. Another sawtooth oak. More little Black Hill spruces. More of the grass. And this tree, fir tree, whatever you want to call it, this grew on its own. And it's only since they quit mowing this and I bought the property. So it's been growing probably 5 years, whatever. So that's pretty much it. It's another pretty healthy tree growing right there. Like I said, I'm not for sure what some of these are. They just started growing, whatever they are. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, there's a bunch of little trees here. All kinds of little starts of trees. So, like I said, hopefully 10 years from now, this is really nice and thick. And it's a good area for the deer to get away and get in here and bed. A little hiding place for them. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you this spring. All right, and like I said, we'll do this again here in a few months when everything's nice and good and green. And all right, I'm out.